Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 14 of Wood and Stone. I'm Icon, and we're going to have some jolly good fun today. My plan is to set up some military. I know I've been talking about that a couple of episodes ago already, but we have set up most of the things we need. We have the Sithalon mining running, and as soon as I have some stockpile of that, I'm also considering building an Athuri temple, but one thing at a time. For today, I wanted to get into that whole military thing. Yet again, I am very, very grateful for all the wonderful comments in between that were clarifying a thing that I was wondering about. So these guys are constantly shown without weapons and such, because they only pick up their weapons and such when they are drafted. So thanks for the clarification there, appreciated. So that means our stockpiles have to be for the entire squads. That means stockpiling weapons and the like is a pretty nasty endeavor, because this stuff has spoilage. So at the end of the day, we are limited in our total amount that we can store by the amount that will spoil each year. So since I start to hate that whole spoilage in my warehouses, let's consider modernizing these technologically. Well, let's see. Of those 3.6k, I want to invest a little bit of knowledge into universities and the nice little upgrade here. More production from the libraries will benefit all from that. Okay, so where's that here? Now we can... Oh, this even increases the carry capacity. Nice. I had no clue. I thought these were only spoilage bonuses, but no. They're all about carrying capacity. Brilliant. So we're going to allocate a bit more into that. And let's see. We're down to 4%. That's better. That's 50% better than before. I'll take that. We can increase that a little bit more even, but not yet. I don't want to invest all of my research into that. So let's get started. We're going to need a bowyer. And a bowyer... Wait a sec. We have a bowyer, but... where is it at? It's something I wish you could just check out easier. But maybe I can. I just don't know where I need to look. So let's check it out. Maybe there is what I'm looking for here. Ah, we need a Fletcher for that. But I can hop onto these buildings directly, just like I thought. Alright, Fletchers consume metal and wood. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I love this workshop already. We're going to bring these up. And, well, we got the bowyer over there. I got this thing here. I meant to delete that room. So. I see. I need to deactivate that thing first. So they stop piling stuff in there. I see. Okay. Haven't removed too many graveyards in my time while playing Songs of Syx so far. So, let's see. The crypts aren't too overburdened. The graveyards are filled with murdered people. Almost nobody here is dying of a natural cause. Makes me feel a little bit weird about my city. But who cares? Okay. The Angst pastures. These dudes are producing 130 meat per year. That's such a little amount. We could bump that up, but let's stay on topic. I need the Fletcher. Getting sidetracked here left and right. So, I don't want to build here, because here's the courtyard, and, well, maybe a Fletcher is fitting quite, yeah, whatever. I think, now that I think more closely about it, building weapons in the vicinity of law enforcement is maybe not as unfitting as I might think right now. There we go. Something like that. It's a nice big workshop. Let's pillar this place, and let's see. One day I'll hope to learn a better method of stabilizing my buildings. Because somehow, somewhere deep inside, oh gosh, I believe that there must be a more efficient way of getting the job done. Somebody told me that that larger pillars yield more stability. I'm pretty sure that I could work with less and larger pillars to get the same thing done. Well, we'll experiment with that, of course, across the course of the time. I do appreciate that there's such a long-term learning thing happening here. Ah, yeah, they would be blocking off this. They'd be blocking off something too? Dang. Yeah, I see where, but we can't snuckle in a couple of those. Oh, yeah. Huh. It's actually way more efficient than I thought it would be when I saw the first draft of this building. Okay, we are employing 40 people here at, that's enough. I don't need more than that. I actually already highly doubt that I'll be employing that many people here. But just like I keep saying, a large building allows me to upscale later way more easily. So, get it done properly right away. And we were just on way less odd jobbers before. How come? And why is this building degraded? Oh, that's an interesting turn. Look at that. It's the end of this janitor's range. We need a new janitor. So, by now, as long as I play this game, I have realized somehow that janitors are the ideal metric of when did you reach a new district for your town. Is that a job? Yeah. Drives me nuts to see that. So whenever you need to put up a new janitor, you basically founded a new district in your city. So far, the statement held up pretty decently. I find it so crazy that 15 Dondorians are getting so effing much work done. Crazy. Should always have these dudes for your minds. They might hate it, but they're so freaking good at it. Right now, I'm trying to avoid picking up migrants into my city out of a simple reason. We have 2 breeders up and running by now, and I really hope that they'll get the job done of bringing me new workers. And at the same time, we will increase our number of Dondorians accordingly, of course. But I find it a pretty hard thing to maintain the proper balance there. Especially since you always have to keep the food clock in your in sight. Well, this takes forever. Okay, how's the Fletcher going? Yeah. We do have a quite large strain on these things, so let's put up a hauler and let's see what we can do. Speed up things here. Just gonna drop the furniture there until this project's done. I always wonder if the last janitor that I plucked down somewhere is actually deleted or not. You know that feeling? Alrighty, there we go. I'm speeding up production so much. Bang. That's all we needed. Kickstart and furniture. Did they really just carry away those four pieces of furniture instead of you do it? Without further words. So, janitor number 5. Oh gosh. So, this one is sitting here. This one is sitting there. It's that's on the other side of the river. That's in the fields. It's next to the mountain. That's there. Crazy. I mean, I just wanted to ask. I mean, this entire site here must be out of maintenance. Exactly. So it's time for the mountain janitor. Expansions, my friends. Expansions. We also... Ah, yeah, now I remember what I've forgotten or tried to ignore. We are gonna see how the service situation has developed. I bet it sucks. So, sleeping services, eating services. How's the situation for the Dondorians compared to the Cretonians? Well, 60-person sleeping services is just not enough. Oopsie. We're going to need to copy this somewhere. Do they actually not come with walls? Oh, damn. Yeah, I see it. They don't copy those natural walls around there. Okay, so I would need to set up the entirety of that flat house. No. Crap. Alright, we got a canteen. We got a lavatory. We got a tavern. Another flat house. So first thing I'll do is... let's copy the outside flat house. Less work. Same effect. And here we can plan this out later. So... are you kidding me? Okay, I'm so sorry that I cancelled that holder's jobs early. Here we go, you lazy bums. I wouldn't have expected that. Alright, now get the job done, guys. Sadly, this game really needs priority system. Seriously. It's one thing that bothers me a bit, that you can't set up proper prioritizations for stuff. As far as I've seen things with this game, they usually make a prioritization in a way that the stuff you order first gets done last, and the stuff you order last gets done first. So since we have set up the Fletcher, they're not giving a damn about the... since we've set up the flat house, they're not giving a damn about the Fletcher. Now I issued the cutting of trees, now they're giving less of a damn about building a flat house and so on and so forth. I don't know if that's really true. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the strange movements of these townsfolk, but, well, it ain't that easy. But since I will need to hire tons of people once I have finished the Fletcher, it's fine. Also, I'll need tons of more people to fill up the bow range, so we have to check up our food production anyways once more. I mean, this bakery is not running under full pressure, and we could actually expand it big time. There's so much room inside there. The drinks are running out, though. So let's check out what the brewery is doing. Well, I think I should look after these things now like that. It's way easier. My city has become too huge. Game? Are you kidding me? Ah, if I click it, if I just hover over this thing, I get a short. Okay. No further questions. So, we do not produce enough drinks anymore, but only oh so slightly. And the research I invested actually have more than before. Brilliant. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to research new tech for the breweries. So there we go. Instead of building an entire new brewery. Let's see how the new tech bonuses hit town. But after the next expansion, obviously we'll need more. And our food storage is also, well... I'm a little bit concerned about this. Hey, look! 4 Cretonians died. Those were 540 before. Well, or maybe they didn't die, but got imprisoned. Might be also the case. So, folks... what's going on? The last pieces of furniture necessary are decomposing outside. One day they must get there. I really got no clue what the heck they're doing instead, though. I mean, the odd jobbers. Because I can't remember what kind of bigger jobs I have assigned there. Honestly. Beats me. Seriously beats me why these folks are right now not constructing the Fletcher. But let's just be patient. One day it'll happen. Building system in this game rocks. Like I said, I really wish in future versions for some sort of prioritization system, because honestly, this is not working out as you'd want it to. So, 20 of these folks and 40 of these folks. Ooh. We need more workers. Maybe they'll get the stuff done once we have new odd jobbers. Who knows where the old odd jobbers were stuck. Come on, guys. Don't let me down like that. I mean, it's not like as if the materials were unavailable or anything. That's odd. Never had it to linger on this state for such a long time, honestly. That's a new one for me. Because I really don't know what everybody's so busy with. There is no other building site. Have I discovered successfully my first book? Makes me wonder. Well, we can easily try that out, though. We'll just click that and reassign those dudes, and yep. Absolutely. They're all of a sudden swarming this place again. So that's what a box looking like, guys. And now you know how to fix it. Good. Well, problems that I don't see coming. So we're going to upgrade our farming technologies. We want to have fruit farming as well. I mean, it's just a huge bonus. And I'm now considering either this one, the farming one, or honestly, I think I want to increase my pasture output and increase the fisheries, and probably increase the bakeries output. So this way we don't need to create new workshops, but we bump up what we have already. by spending all of our remaining technology. Hell yeah. Okay, so, well, guys, chill out. We can't do this either with metal or with wood. Since my city has so effing much metal and the like, and we have so much capacity to produce more, I'll go with the recipe that utilizes metal, because I feel like it's much better. The wood recipe is not that good if you have access to a sufficient amount of metal, which we do. Okay, now, bow range. Finally, things are getting together. A little bit all over the place, I'm sorry guys, but this game, once the city is large enough, it just does that to me. Alright, we're going to make this a stone building, if possible, but of a similar size as the other thing here. So obviously you can't put up walls on an archery range, but well, that does somehow make sense. Alright. So that's it, yeah. Alright. Okay then. Capacity of 50. Well, let's leave it with a capacity of 60. Although, I don't think that's an ideal amount, but that's okay. Every 5 of these, we'll reach, we'll be at 300. So, it's gonna be 6 squads then. So for 6 squads, we'll only need 5 archery ranges. Only. Seriously, training military in this game is a huge ordeal. Love it. So, while these guys are busy, we're going to plan out a new flat house here. The flat house in the mountains. Alright, so as I see here, this has potential to be a road. Let's plan that first. Let's carve our way through the mountain, and hey, why not? Let's make this a proper road. Also very tempted to finally go for stone roads, but one thing at a time. I mean, it's not as if I would need to be careful with the building materials anymore, but at the same time, I don't want to overdo it, if you get what I want to say. Okay, there we go. There's so many other more important work projects right now. It's like going for stone roads is a unnecessary extra investment. So let's use this place here that we got. Look at that. Isn't it perfect? And we're going to fill that up with apartments. So let's see. I bet this will work out. Nice. So this will be the first real city district in the mountain. I'm super happy about that. Alright. I think this place will handle a couple of apartments, actually. I mean, this super stretchy design isn't too efficient in terms of room usage, but we already managed to squeeze in 35 apartments in here. Not bad. So doors go here, and doors go there. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Let's carpet this place up. So this series is really full with exciting experiences. So building inside mountains is an entirely new experience, even after playing this game for quite some time. And no, this is supposed to be a stone building. For Christ's sake. Alright. Wonderful. Let's see if that archery range bugs out too. But, well, they're not producing, they're not getting the quivers done yet. So let's bump up our smelter output. Oh, we can right now. Look at that. It's the first time that we'll have to refurnish this place. Yay. Nice. So that means we have seriously stepped up in our game. And also, how the hell are we supposed to fit in more furnaces in there? Oh well. At least that works. So, okay. Now we need the auxiliaries. Keep this place efficient. There we go. From 10 to 26 employees. I'd say that's a good bump up. Alright. Let's just hope they get the job done quickly. But since I now know how my people are working out, by just not adding any other assignments before this is done, I have a good feeling that everything will be fine. So let's make this 20 people. And let's make these 25 people. And that's all we need to do, I think. Scythalon is nicely piling up at this point, and let's see how is our archery range. Brilliant. We got this. Nice. Alright. So, I keep my dudes on a very high training quota, honestly, because I really don't see it otherwise. So, let's see. Is there any good reason to pick Cretonians over Dondorians as ranged people? Yes, there is. They have a lousy accuracy comparatively. So our Cretonians will be our archers. Since this squad will be entirely bound to the place, we'll authorize another 50 immigrants. You folks will be... Oh, we can upgrade this by more. Haha, beautiful. Okay, so you folks will need to get all the stuff you can get. And... well, I think that'll work out. Okay. What do quivers provide? All these other thingies had. Okay. It seems as if no quiver, no archer. I think that would be a proper statement there. But let's see. Harvest is in. And we have added up a lot of extra eaters. I know, but we also added up a lot of extra production on those fields. So let's see how these compare to another. I've added so many technologies that I am really just hoping that we're getting down with the hunger. Okay. And speaking about which, let's see. Do I even have a warehouse back here? Storing food stuff. Yes, I do. I'm no fool. Good. But we're going to do one thing. I'm going to copy the warehouse in the center of the town and place one down, well, yeah. Maybe not here. This is here. The idea is I want to have a separate food storage place. Yeah, let's place it down here. That's a good one. So I just want to bump up the inventory capacity of my city's food storage. And I also want to have a third location where large stockpiles of food are stored to make sure that everybody's fine in terms of food. As you see here, we don't have enough storage room for our fish. I don't like that. All in all, our subjects are very, very hungry. Also, I want to have at least one more pasture somewhere. Let's see where we can realize that. But over here, yeah, that's awesome. I like the idea. This area over there can provide this way as well. So let's see. Yeah, this is woodcutter's territory. As much as I'm afraid that it won't cut it. But we have to start somewhere. Okay, let's place down another pasture here. Not 2 or 2. 2, 2, 2. Definitely stepping up my game here. Because the thing is, it's not as if we ever run lower on needing stuff. As you see here, the drink supply is already dropping. Not too surprised about that. I've increased the consumption of that stuff amazingly. Okay, but the good news... we are training new people here. Ah, here, that's, of course, the really important thing to configure. Okay, so I'd have enough training capacity for a total of 150 foot soldiers and a total of 60 archers. So it's a start. It ain't much, but it's a start. They are, at least all in all, quite well equipped, but we'd need way more armor, so we'll be getting there. My good friends, that's pretty much the end of this one episode. We're going to continue in the next one with building up a temple for ARCHERY and bumping up my law enforcement a little bit. I have procrastinated it, okay? I admit that I am procrastinating this topic a tad bit because I don't really want to bother caring about it, but it is about time that we care about our law enforcement a little bit more because, you know, there's just too many unrightful deaths these days, and I really have to do something about that. But more about that in the next episode. I thank you guys so much for watching, for your time and attention. It's been a wonderful episode for me. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Drop me your comments down below, and have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye-bye.